Okay, I think we're looking pretty good so far. Everything seems to be working all right. That's a great start. Hey, Winter Wolf. Hey, the Dream Reaver. Thanks for being here for this side of the stream. I really appreciate that. I've just lowered the bitrate slightly because apparently I was pushing bitrate was too high for Twitch. So I'm hoping Twitch is a little bit happy about that right now. Let me just dismiss this. Hey, DD the Tailor as well. Thanks for joining on Twitch. Welcome on board. The plan is we're just going to check out some regiments tonight. I've got access to the DLC, and I want to just make sure my stream is nice and smooth before we go into Terra Invicta tomorrow night, since I think it's going to be a pretty important stream tomorrow, and I want to make sure that we're looking good for that. So that's mostly what this stream's going to be about. Let's just jump into the game, I think. Let me just make sure this is set up to capture the right window. Regiments appears to have closed itself. No, it's here. There we go. But not showing us a capturable window, which is fascinating. But it looks like when I tab into it, the stream should be seeing the game. Hey Zeladus, I think you might be a little bit early. Let me just kill the music. Yeah, a little bit earlier. First spot's just a little bit on the nose with that. You should be seeing regiments, but let me know if you're not. And yeah, so for those that don't know, that are just joining the stream, there's not that many of us here, but whatever. Regiments is a tactical combat simulator, kind of like a lower scale Warno or Wargame Red Dragon set during Cold War gone hot. Like literally at the moment the Cold War has gone hot, so you're dealing with units that are kind of scrambling to get ready, aren't quite up to scratch. That's kind of the setup here. We've got a bunch of new regiments and countries available in this DLC. The new additions being, if I remember correctly, we've got Canada, the Netherlands, France, and for the Warsaw Pact, we've got Czechoslovakia. Now, I did a vote in my Discord today, and people are mostly wanting to check out the Netherlands for this, which is pretty interesting. How many different regiments do we have? Okay, we've got 3 different regiments available for the Netherlands. We've got the 12th Panzer Infantry Brigade, which I'm guessing is a mechanized infantry group. We've got the 41st Panzer Brigade, which I'm guessing is a tank group. But then we've also got the 101st Tank Battalion, which I'm guessing is an armored battalion. So the 101st Tank Battalion has 2 Leopard 1Vs, a BO-105 recon helicopter, some infantry in YPR 76550s, which I've been told today are the precursor to the Bradley, which I didn't know about. Some infantry in an M2A2. Is that a helicopter? We need to check that. I don't think it is a helicopter. An M2A2 with man pads, so it's not a helicopter. Then we've got, I think that is mortars being dragged by YPRs. And then we actually have access to an Apache with this group, which is crazy. There's an AH-64 in the 101st Tank Battalion. They also have access to artillery smoke and A-10 gun runs, which is that's a pretty nice balance. The thing they're missing out on here is solid recon. We've got the 41st Panzer Brigade. So we've got metal boxes, this group. Hey T-Ram, how you doing? The first 2 are only wearing pants. What? I think the first 2 are only wearing pants. T-Ram Swims 1 month of membership. Congratulations on being a member for a month, T-Ram. What are you talking about there with the pants thing? Oh, the Panzer Brigade. Oh, ha 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 ha. God, it took me so long to get that. Okay. Anyway, we've got metal boxes here. We've got M113C and Vs, which I think are M113s set up for recon. We've got Leopard 2NL, so Leopard 2's in this group. We've got infantry with ATGMs. We've got a Pratt, which I think is an AA unit. The PRTL long range support unit, and some more mortars. Oh, we've got the 12th Panzer Infantry Brigade, which is Leopard 1V recon, I think. Leopard 1V combat. Infantry with ATGM, infantry with ATGM. Panzer Grenadiers, which are they're combat engineers. They're actually really good at this game, combat engineers. Another Pratt, an HQ PRCO, an M1903, which is a heavy artillery, and dudes with man pads. Yeah, sorry, T-Reb, you just threw me a bit with that. So I'm not really sure which one of these to go with, honestly. They all seem to lack, looking at all 3 of them, they all seem to lack recon. The 12th Panzer Infantry Brigade here, is that a recon Leopard 1V? Because that's wild if it is. I don't think the Leopard 1V is going to be that good a unit. So there's also a difficulty rating assigned to these. The 12th Panzer Infantry Brigade and the 101st Tank Battalion are set as medium difficulty, whereas the 41st Panzer Brigade is set as easy. But I guess it's because it's got the Leopard 2s. The Leopard 2s are like up there, I think, as being some of the best tanks in the game. I'm kind of going backwards and forwards between the Panzer Infantry Brigade and the 101st Tank Battalion, but I think I'm going to put it down to a vote, honestly. So I'm going to put a vote in on the YouTube chat as to which of these to go with. I'm like, why not? Hey, Nook, how's it going? And also the can is still here. We'll hopefully have have him getting out of here soon. So we've got the 12th E Panzer Infantry. Meow, indeed. He knows that I'm talking. The 41st Panzer Brigade. And one more. We've got the 101 tanks. So, yeah, if you want to vote in that, go for it. You don't have to. There's only like 9 of you here. But I would appreciate your votes. I'm going to put a vote in there for the one I want to play. I can't do that. Okay, I can't actually vote in the poll. And we'll make our pick off that. But I want you guys to be involved in what we're picking here. You see that, but I'm betting Kitty is still there next week. No, we need to get rid of him. He can't stay here any longer. Literally has to find somewhere for him to live. As much as I would love him. Oh, hey, Skylar Fox, by the way. Hey, Lorenzo. He needs proper TLC. We can't give him as much attention and stuff as he needs. I mean, he's healthy here. He's put on weight. His fur's coming really nice, but he needs a loving home. But we've got a couple people who are interested, so picking at random is tight. It is pretty random. I don't like, people don't really know what we've got going on here, but basically light tanks and lots of infantry, very heavy expensive tanks, and a weird mix of units in the 101st Tank Battalion. I'm not sure what's going on with the 101st Tank Battalion, honestly. It's a bit of a weird one. Interestingly, the 101st Tank Battalion is a NATO unit, whereas the other two are actually Dutch units on their own. All right, let's get this show on the road. It looks like the Panzer Infantry are winning the vote. I'm going to end the poll here. I will see who wins. So it's actually... Okay, that means it's free pick for me, is what that means. It's free pick for me. If none of you could pick, we're going to go with the 12th E Panzer Brigade, I think. Wow, exactly. No, we're going to go with the 12th Infantry Panzer Brigade, which is going to be a hard pick. I'm going to leave all these all then. So we're going to do a warpath here. And what a warpath is the warpath is pretty much a kind of like a roguelike playthrough of the game. So rather than having like a documented storyline, we're just going to get given random missions to complete, and we have to try and keep our battalion alive through it. I'm just going to do a 3-stage one for now. We can change that later pact. We can actually customize our opponents, but we'll just leave them to be General Warsaw Pact. We'll leave everything here at the starting. So we've got medium starting resources, medium unit count, medium reinforcement price for units. Our regiment starts off damaged, so we have to actually reinforce it if we want to. Our mission objectives are to complete as many assigned objectives as possible, keep our regiment combat effective, and brace for a long fight. So let's start this off. So we can actually have a proper look at our battalion here. So we do have reconnaissance leopards, which is just the most bizarre thing I've ever heard of using a main battle tank as a reconnaissance vehicle. It does have extended range vision and a stealth modifier, while still having the armor of a main battle tank and the weaponry of a main battle tank, so that's something. We also just have General Leopard 1V, so this is our main tank battalion, really. We've got infantry in this thing, so these guys have Stingers, which are AAMs. They've got Carl Gustavs, and they've got Dragon ATGMs. These are really good defensive units, both of these. We've got M113 with a group of combat engineers who have laws with M72 laws with heat. These are really good at destroying defenses and also just wrecking infantry. We have the Pratt anti-tank unit, which fires the TOW2 ATGM. So we've got some really strong anti-tank in this group. We've got an HQ unit with a machine gun. We do have access to the M10903, which is a very good 155mm artillery piece, but it will eat our supply like crazy. We've got a unit here that just has some riflemen with manpads, pretty useful, and 2 supply trucks. We have 250 operational authority available to us. Yeah, that thing does look like Wally, like Combat Wally, right? Wally. So we've got 2 options. What do you mean scout leopards are weird? It's basically a starter. It is a starter scout lance, but 100 points for a recon unit and only one is a little bit awkward. We're going to have to try and pick up a combat task group to help with our recon. We'll look at that in a second. We have 2 different missions we can go for. We've got a raid, locate and destroy key enemy units around the designated zones. Or we've got a meeting engagement. Both our forces and the enemy are trying to push the established front line. This sounds like quite a fun opening mission. In open terrain, just have an open pitched battle. We're going to go for that. Let's have a look at what task groups we can add in here. We've got 250 points to spend. I do want to reserve 75 for more deployment points, and I do want to reinforce some of our units. But I think we really need to look at picking something that increases our recon. Also, just before we pick this, we have access to artillery smoke, and we also have access to an F-16 air patrol. So fighter jets will overwatch a designated area, engaging all aerial targets for a certain time or until all missiles are expended. So this is an anti-air call-in. Clan Smoke Jaguar, Recon Star. Okay, so there's the vesting task group here. This is more infantry with ATGMs and more infantry. This might be nice to pick up. 70 points isn't bad for that. It also gives us access to artillery strikes down the road. There's an armored task force here. I don't think we need any of this. One thing we don't have, though, is we don't have any mortars. That would give us access to mortars. The Bijil Mechanized Task Force is kind of very similar to the vesting. We've got the Taupe Mechanized Task Force, which just gives us another... These, I think, are towed artillery pieces and more infantry. Then we've got the Lancia Recon Task Force here, which gives us... I don't know why this is a recon task force, because it gives us a very small unit of Leopard 1V, say Squall, some more units with man pads, and F-16 cluster bombs. Nowhere here do I see recon units. Oh, I see when we upgrade this to level 2, they become recon Leopards, and we get a recon helicopter. That's nuts. Hey, delete reversed. We've got the Stuart Recon Task Force, which does give us more recon Leopards and more Wallies. We've got the Kicker Artillery Group, which gives us a whole ton of artillery, which is just going to kill our supply if we go for this. We've got the Orange Recon Task Force. So this is Recon, here we go, Recon MO13, Recon MO13, and mortars. This is what we need. We really need this in our group. Also gives us access to heavy artillery. And then we've got the Elk Armor Task Force here, which gives us access to the Leopard 2A4NL, which is an absolute monster. If you look at that, it has 17 front armor versus armor piercing rounds. Compare that to the Leopard 1V, which has 8, right? This is a main battle tank. This is basically a light tank. Getting our hands on the Leopard 2NL would be fantastic, but that's 145 operational authority, and we really need recon. So we're going to grab the Orange Recon Task Force. So now they're plugged into us, and I'm wondering about this meeting engagement. We're going to have to take territory and kind of rely on our Duggan infantry to do a lot of the work here. Let's increase our deployment points. We have 40 operational authority left. I'm going to reinforce our Leopards. I'm going to reinforce our Leopards. I'm going to try and reinforce all of our infantry, and that's pretty much all I can afford. Alright, let's see if I can actually play this game still. We're going to jump into our first mission. We've got 3 operational authority left, which we can't spend on anything. Do I definitely want to go with a meeting engagement, or do I want to go with a raid? So locate and destroy key enemy units around the designated zones. Both our forces and the enemy are trying to push an established front line. Take the objectives and defeat the enemy. This gives us a rural forested area to work in, which I think will help our infantry out a lot. So I think we're going to go with the raid rather than the open engagement. If I had the Leopard 2s, I would definitely go for that. But only having access to 2 units of Leopard 1s, one of which is a recon unit, I think we're better off just relying on the infantry to attack through the forest and stuff. So let's do that. Let's see what events are available. So we have to pick one of these events. Movement speed reduced by 15% for all units and patches of fog on the battlefield. Air tactical aids are 50% cheaper, and we get an additional air tactical aid. That might be very useful. No special events or an additional barrage. Let's go for air superiority for this one. And let's deploy to the battlefield. How is the stream going so far? Any issues with dropouts? Is it looking alright? That's the main thing we're testing tonight. Just making sure the stream's working okay before we have our Terra and Victor stream tomorrow. Oh, so I hope everyone's doing okay. It's been a while since I've chatted to you all because we didn't get a stream on Thursday. Okay. So here is our battlefield. Quite flat. Very flat. In fact, there are no hills at all. Which is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a battlefield in this game with no hills. Thanks to the reverse and stream. That's good. And TRM. I called you stream TRM. That's good to hear. Okay. So we need to destroy targets at Foxtrot. So let's have a look at our combat targets here. Foxtrot is here. So that's our first. So we could deploy here and push the Foxtrot. There is an enemy column over here we need to be aware of. Yeah, that's what I'm interested in as well. So we need to take out units at Echo, which is here, Foxtrot, Julia, and India. So there's Juliet here and India. So basically we just stick to the right-hand side of the map. Yeah, the problem started 30 minutes in, that's correct. Okay. So I think what we need to do is I think we just ladder our way through these objectives. We do Echo, then Foxtrot, we hit Lima, and then we can set up to take Kilo, India, Juliet in the next combat. So Echo is definitely our primary stream rem. That's your urinal name. Okay, that made me laugh. I'm on cable, so I'll only be streaming on cable going forward. The 88TS is quite scary. We're going with the Netherlands for the stream, Aaron Newman. I haven't played with the Netherlands yet. I've mostly been focusing on France, so I'm quite interested to see how they play. So let's have a look at the situation around Echo, because a big part of this game is planning. You can't just throw yourself into combat and expect to win. You have to really actually think about this. There's cover here. There's cover here. The chances of there being dug-in units in this forest, I think, are pretty high. There's probably going to be a man-pad unit or something here. We have access to this forest here. It might be quite good to get a recon unit somewhere around here, although this stand of trees actually blocks line of sight to anyone back here. But we could start off with a recon unit here and then kind of bring them along. And then they'll be able to see... It's going to be quite tricky. They need a high stealth, really. If I brought recon over here, they'd be able to see a little bit into this. Air defense anti-tank system. That sounds actually quite scary. So we've got access to the M13C and Vs. These have advanced night vision and a stealth modifier of 225, whereas the Recon Leopard has a stealth modifier of 50. So we're going to start by bringing a C&V into here, and I'm just going to tell it straight away to hold fire. You don't want your recon units firing, because that gets in the way. I'm going to bring another one over to here, and I'm also going to tell it to hold fire. Alright, now a proper attack needs to be supported, so we probably want some tanks to give supporting fire, and we need infantry to push. Something, if we get one infantry unit from these trees here, and one infantry unit from these trees here, we can try and flank either this side or this side, depending on where the enemy are set up. So we probably want an infantry unit over here, an infantry unit over here, and maybe some tanks in these trees here to kind of anchor the engagement, although they don't have a ton of frontal armor. An anti-tank unit might be very good. I don't think we want the M1903 at the moment. The mortars, I think, are going to be exceptionally useful for this engagement. We probably want to get some man-pads on the go as well. Let's just get the man-pads in. We'll call them into this area here. Let's get some leopards in, and I'm going to keep them safe back here for now. What else do we want? So I want to get infantry. I want to get one infantry squad in these trees here, and one infantry squad in these trees here. We've got 350 points remaining. Is there anything else I want to call in right now? I think I'm going to hold on. I don't want the mortars. Yeah, we're going to call the mortars in as well. We're going to hold that. There's also this HQ unit would be really nice, but I think I want to find out where I'm attacking from before I call it in. Now, let's make sure no one's making any stupid moves. I'm not certain I like this move here. Who's making that move? It's the recon. No, I want the recon to come this way. So I just don't want it to drive straight across that open area. Okay, I think we're good to unpause. Let's start the engagement. So we actually have 2 leopards in this unit of leopards, which is not ideal. That's not a lot of heavy firepower. Our C&Vs are very fast, which is good. It's raining, and it's a thunderstorm. We do have access to artillery smoke, and we've got access to F-16 cluster bombs, and all this is very cheap. So we're going to make heavy use of our air defense, of our air units here. Okay, the leopards have arrived. That's fine for now. Wow, is that crazy air on? Is this thing the Weasel? The C&V with the big gun on top? Okay, everyone's moving forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to deploy our man-pads in the forest here. And they're probably going to sit there for most of the game. We've got our infantry here. Our mortars are also deploying in this area. I'm going to see what the cavalry can see. That's not a Weasel, okay. I thought I called in more units. Oh, there's the infantry there. So it looks like the transports for these infantry aren't super fast. So we do have to wait for them to catch up, right? We're not seeing anything with our recon unit set. Let's bring them right to the edge of the trees. From here, they should be able to see into a little bit of these trees and a little bit more. Okay, we're not seeing anything yet, and I'm not seeing anything with these guys. I want to bring them through the trees here to this position here. And I want to bring my tanks up to about here. And let's deploy. The manpads are deployed, so they should be digging in. You can see the guys are out with their weapons. One of the many M113 variants, yeah. And do I need to deploy the mortars? No, the mortars will just fire. Okay, I want to bring these infantry forward to here. Well, let's bring this infantry forward as well. My scout eyes see nothing, which is interesting. This clump of trees here is a big problem, because they are blocking a lot of line of sight. Okay, I don't really like this, because if there's infantry in these trees, I need to move these guys forward to these trees to get a picture of what's going on, which may reveal them. And I'm gonna bring... I don't really want to bring these guys here. Let's just see if we see anything with these guys. Okay, we can't quite see into the point. I'm gonna bring the leopards forward. And I'm gonna bring our infantry forward. Bring the mortars forward a bit. Bring the manpads forward a bit. And I am gonna bring these guys forward too. We've got access to cluster bombs and smoke right now, and I will make use of them. Okay, we have identified some enemies here. I'm going to instantly just soften them up. Okay, there's actually a high chance they're going to get shot down, but let's see what happens. So I can deploy this infantry here, and they should be able to engage these guys. Take on the F-16s. A lot of fire over here. Let's pull these guys back. They're taking fire from artillery. That's not a safe direction to attack from. What I want to do is actually, while they are blocked from line of sight, I'm going to bring my infantry through the trees here. I want to bring these infantry through the trees to here. I will hit them from both sides at once. And I also want to get my mortars are firing. That's fine. Yeah, my mortars are firing, which is good. This is Cold War. So it's Cold War gone hot. They can't actually see us, which is bad. I thought they'd be able to sneak through. They should not have line of sight anymore. They don't. We're taking a little bit of damage on these guys, but not too much. Let's deploy these guys as well. So we've got good vision. Let's bring the leopards back up. We're going to get ready to... Oh, we've actually found... Ah, that's bad. Actually, no, infantry are okay close. There's a lot of units here. Can these infantry take out these T-72s really quickly? It's whether or not their ATGMs can fire. It's very loud. Nah, I'm gonna have to retreat them. So T-72s in the forest here, not good. That was not expected. Our infantry here should be able to do something though. Bring these guys back. Let's get another unit of our... So we've got our recon leopards available to us. The T-72s being here is terrifying for me. Let's get our HQ units here on this side. Okay, they need to retreat. And we're going to bring a supply unit in. This is going to be a tough unit to crack, honestly. This BMP-2 with Schutzen in it. So we're dealing with West German forces. I have given them a decent shelling at least. What I want to do is I'm going to drop smoke here, so the units on this side can't help deal with these infantry. We've got a flank on here. We are suppressed. These guys are retreating. Now we just need to deal with these guys. The T-72s are joining in. But these guys have pulled out, and we're actually overcoming these shoots in here. I don't have access to javelins, no. The infantry I have, they've got Dragon ATGMs. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull out, unfortunately. This is a really tough strong point to crack. Okay, we're gonna call another cluster bomb. The air defense starts quite high, but I'm still gonna call it in. What do we have back here? Not much. Leopards are reinforcing, infantry are reinforcing. We could call in our combat engineers, actually. I don't have access to any javelins, no. All I've got are dragons. they're dead from the cluster bombing. And they've been suppressed by the cluster bombing. So that's given us a little bit of breathing room. This side is now open. So if I can get some more infantry in, we can start pushing from this side. Get a flank on. The T-72s need to be revealed, though. That's quite scary. I'm going to bring the Pioneers through the forest and hope that they can get a flank on the T-72s. I can bring them like this, along the road, and then into here, and they should be able to get a flank on them. And I'm resupplying my mortars at the moment over here. And they're actually just continuing to fire on the entrenched units here. Now, we don't have to win the whole battle in one phase. The game works on phases, so we're on phase 1 right now. We have another 2 phases to win. But we want to try and make as much ground as we can in our first phase. I'm going to bring some leopards back in. We've pretty much deployed our whole task group at this point. Getting access to that armored assault battalion might actually be a very good idea. Okay, we've got an artillery strike on our main group here. It's actually hitting our recon units. Let's just bring them back a little bit. Where's that artillery being fired from? So there's an artillery unit here in Foxtrot. The Dragon Sea is pretty bad. Yeah, the Dragon... I remember the Dragon being bad from other games. Okay, we're going to drop smoke here to blind these units while I cross the open territory. I want to bring the HQ unit up as well. So the smoke will just stop them firing on us as we cross this area. The win conditions for us are to destroy the targets at these locations. 6 targets at Foxtrot, 6 targets at India, 6 targets at Juliet, and 6 targets at Echo. So we're already engaging one of our primary objectives. These are all support units here. So we're resupplying. So these trucks here are resupplying our mortar units here. Okay, the leopards have arrived. I want to use them to anchor this a little bit. Having only 2 leopards is pretty terrible, though. Yeah, search and destroy, that's right. Alright, these guys here have laws. I'm hoping they can get some side hits on the 72s and do some damage to them. And I also want these guys to push through as well.
Roger.
That's one of the T-72s down. They're suppressed. Okay, we've got artillery hitting the leopard. I'm going to move the leopards forward. Okay, we took out the T-72s. That was actually a great result. Let's bring the engineers up to here. Our infantry are pushing forward as well. I think I just told them to get back in their trucks. No, I told them to dismount. Let's get them into the trees here. We need to keep them in range of the HQ unit. Let's get our recon units up. I'm just going to put the recon unit here. The thing about units like this is they have ATGMs, I think. Okay, our combat engineers are getting ready to engage as well. Okay, I think we've got Echo. Nice shot. Those laws are doing work. Okay, that unit's about... Okay, we've got more enemy units in the back area here. I'm going to cluster bomb them. Alright, I think these are the units we have to search and destroy, actually, but whatever. We call it cluster bombing on them. Let's bring the HQ unit up. Let's bring the recon units up. I want to get maybe recon here. And I want to get a recon unit. The recon's tough for this area. Foxtrot's our next objective. Okay, they're heavily damaged but not destroyed. We've got more artillery coming in our leopards. I'm just going to turn these guys off, hold fire for the moment so they can engage these things. These are the search and destroy targets.
Zone capture.
Okay, let's move our HQ, our support group up. Let's make sure the leopards are still moving up as well. We've got access to Echo, and we've taken the objective, which is great. I'm going to put these guys on hold fire. I'm going to put them here, where they've got pretty good vision of the area around them. They'll see anything coming from over here, from Lima, and they'll see towards Foxtrot as well.
Objective complete.
Okay, we've destroyed all of the targets at Echo. We have 19 minutes left in the phase. Foxtrot is our next objective. Now, Foxtrot, there's a lot of ground here. Let's bring another supply truck up to reinforce our infantry. Let's get another... I don't quite have enough for another infantry group. Let's mount these guys back up, bring them in here. Let's mount these guys back up and put them over here. Let's get our leopards just into cover here. There's actually a decent line of sight potentially from this point here. They could support Foxtrot. Yeah, they have no IR sights in the game as well. NATO is incredibly good at nighttime in this game because they have thermal sights and the other factions don't. Okay. Well, let's put you back on hold fire. Why are you not going on to hold fire? There we go. So we've got our infantry up here. Our HQ unit I want to bring up. We're going to get ready to push Foxtrot in the next few seconds. That's our next plan. Definitely when we've got some more deployment points, we need to buy ourselves some tanks. Oh, we need to undeploy these guys. I think they have access to artillery that call in flares is their main way of seeing in this game. Okay, we're just waiting for a lot of units to move forward at the moment, and we're just restaging for the next push. What I need to do is I need to sneak a recon unit. Actually, if I could bring them... If I could get a recon unit, like, here... What's the vision like? That's pretty good. I'm worried a little bit too close to Lima, but let's see what we can see from here. And I want to get a resupply unit in, just to resupply. We'll get... What they can do is they can actually get the infantry back. Oh, I didn't mean to click on both of them. I've just undeployed one group and deployed the other group. You can see they dig in their vehicles and... Yeah. So we've actually got defenses here. That's one thing our engineers are good at dealing with. Okay, have we been seen is the question. No. We have stealth right now, which is great. Our mortars are actually firing on these guys. Remember, there's an artillery unit here as well we want to take out. I'll leave the supply here, and I'll deploy the man-pads. Alright, we're just waiting for the supply unit to reinforce these units. And once that's done, we'll be able to move on again. I wonder if I can get these leopards to attack these shoots in from long range. Wow, this is all... Because we're just going to push the infantry through the forest here. That's not a good day to be a Schutzen in what have they got? BMP 1Ps? Oh, they do have ATGMs. Just giving a reverse move. That missed. Got to watch those ATGMs. Oh, we've got enemy aircraft inbound. I'll call it an F-16 air patrol. Manpads firing. I'm not sure what they're attacking. This zone here is now going to be patrolled by F-16s for a while. 2 planes, 4 AA missiles. Doesn't look. I think we managed to ward off that attack. Oh no, they dropped 8 napalm on our. Okay, they dropped 8 napalm on our leopards. I want to get the leopards out of that. We lost one of the leopards, unfortunately. Okay, our infantry have been reinforced. I'm going to bring them and the HQ unit up to these trees here, and I want to bring this recon unit like up in stages around here, hoping that it doesn't reveal itself. And then we've got a combat air patrol. Should any more aircraft come in, we've got F-16s active to protect us for another minute or so. It's interesting what is available and what isn't in the game. It is one of my cats. Yes, this is the cat I'm trying to rehome at the moment. Okay, I'm going to deploy my infantry, and I'm going to bring them to the edge of the woods here. Okay, we've got enemy here. I'm going to call in a cluster bomb strike on them, and I want the mortar to switch to attacking them as well. Okay, these guys have run into enemies. I think I'm just going to retreat them. Where did these guys come from? They must have been moving in response to me. Yeah, it's still the cheese kitty. Yeah, just meow under my breath, that's right. That was a devastating cluster bomb strike. We've got some enemies over here as well. Okay, they've already been retreated. These pioneers are getting shredded though. What is this? BMP-1 with Schutzen. Let's bring the... I think these guys haven't been spotted. Let's just drop some smoke over here so we're not getting attacked from that side. Let's see if we can get our Leopard 1s back in. And I want my mortar to fire at these guys. There's another unit of BB. Okay, there's no shoots on the left, just the BMP-1 left. Okay, they're out of the fight. Let's get this infantry refaced. I'm going to actually activate the guns on these CVs because I need the support here. Okay, they are now panicking and retreating. There's only like 3 guys left in this squad, but they are kicking ass. Okay, we've got a whole ton of BMP-1Ps here. What can I do about that? We've just got access to mortar support at the moment. I can call in an attack on them. We might have to retreat out of this position. Let's bring more infantry up. There's nothing else I can call in right now. This is... That reinforcement they pulled in. Yeah, we're going to have to pull the infantry out. Let's get our HQ unit to retreat. Let's get our recon unit to retreat. I'm going to bring in another F-16 Combat Air Patrol, just in case. We've mostly cleared out Foxtrot, but just the reinforcements over here cause us some problems. We'll just wait for our reinforcements to arrive, and then we'll continue pushing Foxtrot. Yeah, this cat's pretty chill. He just... Oh, I already have 2 cats, so I can't really have another 2. That's the main thing. This seems to be doing okay so far. We haven't lost too many units. I think we can hold here. So this HQ unit basically just provides an aura around itself. So all units within this circle recover from suppression a lot faster. And they have I think it's a slight accuracy bonus. Let's put the Leopards here. And where's my infantry coming up? I would like another unit of infantry. Do I want the Pratt? I think the anti-tank unit might actually be really useful here. Okay, just waiting for units to move up. It takes a little bit of time for them to drive up from the edge of the map. Was he standoffish? That's a problem a lot of people have with tanks, with cats. Is they're very nice, but they're very standoffish. I've had pets my whole life, actually, now that I think about it. We obviously have the Sleepy Pupper as well, who will be back in the room doing Sleepy Pupper things once the cat moves out. Okay, these are supply trucks as well. They just have more ammunition and repairs and stuff. Yeah, that's a good point, T-Ram. Just waiting for everything else to arrive, but I'm getting in position. Okay, let's get a cluster bomb on these guys. We've got access to cluster bombs, and they're cheap, so we may as well use them. Here come the F-16s. Oh, I need to deal with that. Oh, just in time for our smoke artillery barrage as well. Okay, they've been retreated. Let's get some infantry moving into these buildings here. A guard cat. That's a fascinating concept. Let's get our tanks in these buildings here. And I'm actually going to bring this group up into these trees here. More infantry's coming. I'm going to deploy this infantry for this next area. So I really like the way they actually deploy out the back of their IFEs. These infantry are good. It's just a shame you don't get more of them in a group, because they actually seem to do a lot of damage. There's not a lot of them for a lot of staying power. What does capturing areas do for you? It usually gives me VPs, but in this, I'm also searching out the units. It gives me more deployment points as well. TRM? This is, by the way, this is how many supplies I have for the entire mission. And they do tick up slowly over time, but I use them to call in units, like, to make sure they've got the ammo and stuff they need. We still haven't found the units we're actually trying to destroy at Foxtrot. Okay, I'm going to bring this recon unit up to here. And I'm going to bring this... Oh, there we go. This is an this is an AA unit. Yeah, this is a really nasty AA unit. Okay, something is shooting at my tanks. Let's just pull back. Oh, okay, we found a lot of stuff here. Oh, this is the stuff we need to... No, that's T20... That's T-72s. That's T-72s. I don't want to engage T-72s. Okay, we've got a couple of things coming for us here. There's our ATGMs firing. These are proper ATGMs. That's one tank down. These look big. What are these? We haven't got recon on them yet. T-55s. Okay, I'm not too worried about those.
Zone capture.
What I want to do is bring our ATGMs around here to help support our infantry, because dealing with whatever's over here. Let's bring our HQ unit up to here. Let's get our infantry up to help here as well. Okay, that unit of T-55s just got wiped out. Our Leopards could do with a resupply. I'm going to bring the supply truck forward to get them in their range. So these T-72s are a huge problem for me. I don't really have a lot that can deal with them, especially from the front. It's a Strela 10s I need to be worried about. Yes, it is definitely Strela 10s. Let's get a cluster bomb strike on both of these units. Actually, this is an 8A unit. I should not have done that. Are you in range to resupply these Leopards? They're going to launch to defend, unfortunately. They might not be active, actually. They may not be active. They're not active. Okay. We game decided to destroy these, which wasn't what I really wanted them to destroy, but whatever. Okay, there's a lot of stuff happening here. Let's get you guys to move forward again. And I want these Pratts to engage these T-72s as soon as they can. The resupply unit hasn't set up to resupply. Let's bring these guys forward. Let's get these guys out of the fight for now. I want to focus on taking the T-72s out. I don't want you wasting ammunition on BMPs. I want you to fire the T-72s. Attacking T-72s from the front is not a clever idea, but I can't get a flank right now. What else have I got available to me? My mortars are firing. Okay, we're just firing all of our... It's just fire all the ADGMs at the moment. The T-72s aren't even scared right now. Even though they're taking mortar fire, ADGM fire. And these BMCs, the shoots are getting close. Okay, we've taken out one of the T-72s. This is a pretty hectic firefight. Okay, my Leopards have been healed. I'm going to bring them to here. Oh, I just let that unit get wiped out. I wasn't paying attention. Please kill the T-72s. I haven't got anything else. Oh, we've been sight. Damn, this T-72's behind us. Retreat, retreat, retreat. They brought T-72s in on our flank, which is very extremely bad. That was a horrendously good flank from the enemy. I don't really have anything to fight them at the moment, apart from 2 Leopard 1Vs, which are really not good enough. What do I have? My Panzer Grenadiers aren't ready yet. Okay, we've managed to panic them. Let's hope we can do something. We can. It's like these two Leopards basically facing off against these T-72s here. How can we get some more damage on them? Okay, we're actually winning the fight because they're panicking. Come on, T-72s. I mean, come on, Leopard 1Vs. That was a shell bounce. Did you see that? Hey, what's there, Wombo? Thanks for joining in. Okay, the T-72s retreated. We got extremely lucky there. Extremely lucky. Like, that should not have gone our way. Let's get some more infantry back in here. If we can just take Foxtrot before the phase is over, I'll be happy. I deal with the targets outside Foxtrot. But that was close. It's kind of like Wargame Airline Battle, but with a much tighter focus. I would say there's much shorter combat ranges as well. I was hoping the Leopards would be able to do something here, but maybe not.
5 minutes remaining.
Okay, we've got 5 minutes left in the phase. Come on, Leopard 1Vs. You can do it. Where's our HQ unit? Okay, you are in range of the HQ unit. And our support units are here as well. Yes, the T-72s will be back. Yeah, the T-72s are just bouncing shots from the Leopard, unfortunately. Where's our infantry? It's still not here. Okay, that's it. We've managed to panic the T-72s with the amount of... It's the mortars that are doing the work of breaking the morale of the enemy. Okay, I need to bring a supply unit forward to resupply the Leopards. Come on, Leopards. Do you still have ammo? Yeah, they still got ammo. And that's the Leopards retreating. That's the T-72s retreating. Okay. We've pushed the T-72s out of the area. I really need to find where the last unit I need to destroy around Foxtrot is. So let's see what our recon unit can see. Judging by the fact that I can't see them around here, I wonder if they're in the woods here. What can we use to scout that out? Probably nothing at the moment. Where's our infantry? Infantry's coming. Let's get Recon Leopard in. I actually want to use that unit now. Okay. So the supply trucks will resupply the Leopards. They'll get repaired, which means I don't need to pull them out. You can see their health's going up. As long as they haven't lost a unit in the platoon, they will get resupplied. The thing we've got is our platoons are tiny. So an average tank platoon has 4 units in it, but ours only have 2, which is making this really hard. Like, it's making it really hard. We just don't have a lot of staying power in our units. This is probably why this was seen as a hard faction. Okay. We've got Foxtrot. We've taken Echo. So for the next phase, what we're looking at doing is we're probably going to push Lima. And then from Lima, we can take Juliet. From Juliet, we can take India. And then the only thing we need to do from there is, well, we would have won at that point. We just need to just do a zigzag for the next 2 phases. Native tank tunes are 4, Soviet pack tunes are 3. There you go. So, but ours are only 2, which is the problem we're having. Let's put the Leopards here. And let's put you guys here. And we'll just get our infantry to scout the forest to see if that other unit we need to find is here. No sign of any enemy units at Lima. So there must be something in the forest, I'm guessing. I think you need to take a leaf out of the enemy's book and be a bit wily with your tanks. Yeah, I think I do need to wild flank. The problem is my tanks just don't have the staying power that their tanks have. But I think you're right, T-Ram. And the next phase will open that up for us. We'll have access to all of this area here. We have to watch out, though. There's an enemy call-in point behind us. So they'll bring reinforcements in from this side. Although I think once we take Lima, they'll lose the ability to do that. All I'm looking for right now is the last target I need to destroy at Foxtrot. I'm not sure where it is. Let's bring our HQ unit up to here. I'm expecting it to be in the woods here or maybe out here. These leopards will find it if when they come around this way if it is. That's all I'm looking to do this phase. Actually speed things up a little bit. Wow, we just finished this off. I'm not looking to get into any more engagements right now. Do my tanks have range over there? So that's good to know. Where's this last unit? The leopards aren't seeing anything. There should be a unit around here for me to destroy, and I can't find it.
1 minute remaining.
I haven't missed it somewhere, have I? Isn't out by these trees? Like, I've scouted everywhere, as far as I'm aware. One of the units was right here, and usually the other unit will be near it. I wonder if they're behind this hedgerow. No, because I've got vision over that hedgerow. I don't know where the other unit I need to destroy is. And that's a little bit concerning. Just in case, I'm going to bring these guys around here, and then through to here. But, yeah, I can't see that other unit I need to destroy. Well, that's the end of the phase. Yeah, this is mostly just testing out my stream, really. But this dropped. So we had some pretty good results there. This Leopard unit killed 2 T-72s, 2 T-72 M1s, and 1 T-55. These infantry killed quite a lot of stuff. We didn't do too badly. Nothing on their side did anything. One of the Shilkas shot down an F-16A, though, which is a bad thing for me. Very, very bad. We lost 29, they lost 56. We have 86 wounded, they have 144 wounded. So they took about twice the casualties we did. We lost 10 vehicles, they lost 29. We did lose one F-16 though, which probably cost the entire attack force. So now we get to move on to the next phase, and we get like a rest period between the phases. So I've got 121 operational authority to spend here. What I could do is I could look at picking up some bigger tanks. So what I'm thinking of is we have access to the Armored Task Force Ike, which has Leopard 2NLs in it, 2A4s. And I think that would really give us some real staying power. That's great to hear, TRM. I'm wondering if we save up our money and we pick up Armored Task Force Ike after our next engagement. This task force also upgrades to have F-16 cluster bombs available. No, I didn't go with a Stasi Gamer router. I went with just a reasonable router with gigabit ports. I didn't really need to go for the Stasi Gaming router. So I think we're going to go for the Ike Armored Task Force. In the meantime, I'm going to... Why can't we reinforce these guys? Oh, no, we can. Is there anyone I need to reinforce? I don't think so. I will reinforce our Leopards, and I think I'll reinforce our infantry just to make sure that they're good to go. I don't think we need more deployment points. We're not going to be able to use as many TACA aids. So new router, new internet, and I'm on cable. I'm on WLAN. The best I can get here. We're good for... I think we're okay. So we can conceive of the main plan. We can switch to an attack, or we can do a rest. But I don't want to do that. We're just going to continue the mission. So there was outrage or T-72. However, if they're getting closer... Okay, so make sure I keep that range. Thank you. I'm going to go for an uneventful one for this one, I think. And we should be good to go. And let's continue continue on to phase 2. Someone's revving their car, so I don't know if you can hear that. All right. So because there's a defensive phase. Wait, what the hell has happened here? Oh, okay. It's changed the phase completely, and now we're on to a defense mission, and I didn't even notice that. I thought we'd be continuing the last mission, but apparently not. I thought phase 2 would be phase 2 of the original mission. Okay, so we have to defend all of these points from attacks from here and here. I have 15 engineering points to spend on support. I've got access to obstacles, observation posts, strong points, anti-air emplacements, anti-tank emplacements, and mortar emplacements. Probably getting as much recon as possible for free is a good shout. So maybe we could put an observation point here, maybe an observation point in the trees here, and maybe some observation points over here as well. I didn't realize I'd be switching to a defense mission. That's actually like broken my brain. I thought we'd be finishing off that other phase. Is that what's supposed to happen? This is also a night mission, which gives us a huge advantage because our units have infrared and theirs don't. Okay, let's just slap down some units to get this started. I'm going to put a recon observation point here. And I'm going to put an observation point here. And I'm going to put an observation point basically on all the main avenues that they can attack from, just to make sure that I have vision if anything does happen to my normal units. And then I think we'll just place down some strong points. Sorry, I just sneezed. Hopefully I muted the mic in time. Let's just put a strong point. I feel like this point here is going to get hit pretty hard. Let's put a strong point back here. But somewhere where it actually is defended. It's not defended there. That's interesting. That there... Nope, still not defended. Let's probably put it in the buildings. Yeah, it's defended here. Okay. Now to deploy my units. This is... Hey, Missaps. Yeah, surprise regiment stream. We're playing as the Netherlands. So defensively, we've got some really good defensive positions here. These buildings here are great for defense. There's some buildings here that are good for defense. This town is pretty good for defense, but we probably want to stick close to the point. So we probably want infantry here and infantry here. These infantry are amazing once they're dug in. They're very, very powerful. What I don't have access to is a really good rapid reaction force. So I think I am going to deploy my artillery for this one, and I'll bring my mortars up to this side. Now, I think the USSR might show me how it's done. I don't have a great group for dealing with enemy attacks, to be honest. I'm going to hold our Leopards in reserve until I see whether... No, I'm going to bring the Leopards in, but they're going to act as a mobile reserve force. so I can actually move them. Also, our leopards are now deploying as a group of 4, where they were deploying as a group of 2 before. Maybe I misread that. And I think that's everything we can deploy. So let's confirm, and we'll proceed. And I'm going to start with an F-16 air patrol kind of over the middle of the map here, just in case they try anything. And let's just make sure our units are in position. So I want you guys facing this way, and I want you to deploy. Let's unpause the game as well. And where's my other unit that I deployed? My other infantry unit. You guys face this way and deploy. And then our tanks, let's get them in a control group together. Let's get you in a control group. Whoops. And let's also call in some supplies to resupply the artillery. Hey, Naughty Chuck, how's it going? Shells are the Rapidus Reaction Force, Vol, you are correct. And where's my mortar? My mortar's here, okay. Let's actually move the mortar into the trees here. And let's deploy our manpads. Okay, nothing so far. We have to hold out for 20 minutes here. I'm going to speed time up until we actually see the enemy. Okay, Fusiliers are under attack over here where we have infantry already. Are you guys still in your vehicles? Get out of your vehicles. So they're just dropping artillery. That's off-map artillery that's coming in. But it means they've got vision on us somewhere here. Let's actually get a CV here. No sign of anything else from the enemy. I'm going to drop some illumination over this way. This is like a one-man dev game as well, by the way. Okay, let's bring our tanks up to this position, because it looks like this is where they're attacking from. Let's actually give them a move. Where's move fast? Fast move order to here. Yeah, they're gonna. So fast move. If you give them a fast move order, they'll follow the roads and use them for as much speed as possible. A lot of artillery. Also got artillery hitting over at hotel, but still no sign of the actual enemy yet. Yeah, Arrow knows what's going on. Stream's looking nice and stable. I haven't dropped a single frame, which I'm really happy about. This is a little bit tense because we've been softened up with an artillery barrage, but no sign of the actual enemy yet. I felt like they were going to hit over here, but maybe they're not. My leopards are moving in just in case. Yep, they're coming in over here. Okay. Let's get a artillery strike on this position here. So these things are, as we know, very nasty. Is that actually out of their range? No, they're firing. The air patrol doesn't show up unless actual enemies appear. So we've got T-55s and BMP-1s. Lots of infantry coming out of the forest here. Let's get our tanks up on the edge here. And where's my CV that I called in? I think it's still coming across the map. Yeah, here it is here. I don't want it to come from this angle. Let's bring it into the woods. And then we'll put it here. Yeah, the old Soviet preparatory barrage. Look at the amount of infantry. What are KDA? That is a lot of infantry coming in. I don't have any artillery I can call in, except for these guys. So let's just drop... Let's try and hit them with artillery as they cross the open area. We've got what here? AIFE. I think we've got Brits. We're in support of... No, we've got Canadians. We're fighting alongside Canadians here. Okay, they're panicking. Our infantry have engaged. We've also got an attack... No, the whole enemy attack is currently on this area here. So I can focus my attention here for the moment. I'm actually going to drop some smoke on these guys just to take them out of the fight for a little bit. The Fusiliers are retreating. Okay, our Leopards are now engaging. T-55s, BMP-1s, T-55s. We're definitely going to need a supply truck here. Okay, these guys just got veterancy, which is amazing. Veterancy is huge in this game. I wonder what that infantry group that came at us were. Oh, okay. Those T-55s have been wiped out by the Leopards. Those BMPs have been wiped out by our infantry. Good old Dragon ATGM is actually doing some work. Okay, we've got another enemy push coming in over here. I'm going to relocate our tanks to this location. And we're going to bring this CV up to here as well. We're going to rely on the infantry to deal with this over here. Where's that support truck I called in? Can you just come and park here, please? Alright, with another big attack coming in over here. Let's get an artillery barrage on the way in on this infantry here. I don't have any units here to support right now. Let's drop some illumination on them as well. Give us a little bit of vision. Can you guys not take out the BMPs? No, you're just taking your time to deal with them. I don't think we're going to lose this fight. I think they're conscripts. That's a BTR group of Schutzen just destroyed, and our HQ unit's just getting wiped out. That's an OSA 8 AA unit that's just pushing in. Okay, here come our leopards. Let's get them in the trees here, where they can support. And our artillery's firing as well. This fight here is just a stalemate at the moment. Any sign of any other enemies? Nope, just this push here. The leopards are making really good. It's just like a fast attack force. They're doing a great job. There's a lot of units here, though. Let's just make sure our artillery is firing. I want them to hit these units here. Let's drop some smoke on the back as well, just to take these guys out of the fight. The infantry may have run out of ATGMs. No, apparently they still have 100% main ammo. I'm not sure if they've run out of ATGMs. No, 89% squad ammo. They still have ATGMs. I can flank them in a minute. Actually, what do I have available to bring in there? To just take the... Where are my mortars? No, those are my man pads. Let's bring the mortars over. We'll put them here. So come around here, and the mortars can help take them out. There's one of the BPs just got destroyed. T-55s again. These leopards are taking a little bit of damage. I would like to get them some supplies. I'm going to resupply them after this engagement. One of the leopards just died. Is that T-80s? Did I just see a T-80 or is it T-55? No, T-72s. Okay, we've got T-72s on the battlefield. Let's make sure they're getting shelled. And let's bring these leopards so out of the forest and like around as quickly as possible to flank them. I hope I can do that quickly. And let's make sure you guys are actually facing them with your frontal armor. One thing I've noticed about the leopards is they're actually really fast. I don't think they have any arty on the battlefield. They only have off-map arty, which has a long cooldown. I'm going to drop smoke on these guys to take them out of the fight for now. And we're going to have to actually retreat these leopards. They've picked up a lot of veterancy, though, which is good. Okay, supply trucks actually need to stay here. You guys need to retreat as well. We're getting a big push. This is a huge push from the enemy. What else can I bring in here? I think we're going to have to get these infantry into their vehicle and bring them over. And we're going to have to do the same thing over here. Because we can't afford to just sit around and let this happen. Just drop tons of artillery. Look at them all clustered up. Please hit this with an artillery strike. I don't have any airstrikes, unfortunately, available to me. We haven't been given access to any airstrikes for this engagement. Where's my mortars? I forgot where I moved them to. Here they are. Deploy over here, please. In fact, you just need to start firing from where you are, mortars. I need you to do work. Okay, now they're counter-battering. I've got infantry moving in. Oh, look at the amount of ATGMs coming on our leopards. The mortars should help. This is crazy. Okay, actually, infantry are going to hit this mortar unit over here. That's what my infantry are going to do. Okay, I need to retreat these guys. You guys need to come forward. Let's call in veteran leopards. Let's get the Panzer Grenadiers in here as well. It looked like I had missiles. I think they're ATGM missiles. We can try it. I don't think it's going to do anything. I think these are anti-air missiles, but I've called it in because I've got nothing else to really spend my points on right now. Okay, we just lost Hotel, which is bad, but Hotel isn't one of the ones we actually need to hold to win the engagement. Let's retreat our mortars into the woods here. And these supply trucks need to come back to, like, here. You guys need to deploy and get into combat as soon as possible. We should get a nice flank with this infantry on these mortar units here. And I've got tanks inbound. See there, the jets aren't doing anything because there's no aircraft in this area. These guys are all getting entrenched, which is a problem. There's a lot of units here. Are they attacking anywhere else? They're still just pushing here. Okay, I've got units moving up. Can I get another unit of leopards in? Yeah, we get our scout leopards in. These infantry are probably going to get overrun in a second, but the more work they can do, the better, while these guys attack these. Danger close barrage. What we're going to do is I want to drop smoke. Well, actually, I think we're doing okay. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. It's a shame. Okay, those mortars were taken out. Let's come in behind these guys now. We're getting a barrage hitting here. They might be able to attack over here. How much work can these guys do? They just got more veterancy. Fighting T-72s and BMP one piece with shoots it in them. Okay, I'm going to drop smoke and I'm going to get them out of here. They did a really good job. They did a really good job for as long as they were in there. I'm a bit worried about what's happening over here, but I have units coming up. They may be pushing here a second. Foxtrot is not one of the ones I need to hold, actually. We need to hold Lima, Kilo, and... Where's India? Lima, Kilo... Where's India? India's here. So we're actually doing quite well. Not even a gun run, no. There are gun runs available, just not these units. Yeah, on it, TRM, but thank you. Actually, you need to resupply our artillery. Oh, crap, get out of there. Where did all these guys come from? Okay, our infantry's been pushed out for now. We've got some really high-ranked infantry now, which is good. Even though they've been taking a beating, but getting to that veterancy means they're going to be much better in future battles. It looks like we're being pushed back, but we're actually doing really, really good. There's 7 minutes left in the phase. We've lost 1 territory sector, and we've really made them pay for it, I feel. We're waiting for our recon leopards to make it to the front line. These guys have heat weapons. They're very, very good at destroying infantry units. Okay, whatever this is getting punished for being out in the open. Let's hit it with an artillery barrage as well. We know where it is. I want to bring an infantry unit to Foxtrot because I'm feeling a little bit like this is exposed. They may be pushing towards India. Okay. Yeah, in this game, these guys here have M72 laws, and these things just destroy infantry. They're made for anti-infantry use. At least that's what I read in a guide. Okay, we're gonna roll up to these trees. Okay, they're shelling over in India now. That's not what heat is for? I know it's not what heat is for, it's just the way the game seems to work. They're also really good at blasting tanks at close range, so... Okay, I don't know where the enemy are. Oh, there's actually enemy in India. Why aren't we destroying them? Okay, I think they're gonna die. God, they almost decapped India. Okay, we found the enemy. We found the enemy. Oh my god. Okay, we got helicopters. Now we got the F-16 Air Patrol in. What are these? These are 24Ds. Hind Ds. Let's pull these guys back a little bit. I need artillery on these guys. Stat. Here come the M16s. Got 1 kill. Oh, there's a man pad from across the map. Okay, they're pushing over here as well. This is getting extremely intense. Okay, there goes another Hindy, but there's more helicopters in the back here. Lots of ADGMs coming out. It's these Hinds that are a problem. They're gonna capture Foxtrot from me. I don't actually know what these are. We haven't identified them.
Zone lost.
We just lost Foxtrot, which I knew was gonna happen.
5 minutes remaining.
Okay, I'm gonna pull these units back. Whatever these helicopters are, they are also Hindies, okay. And they've just been wiped out. Well, let's try and focus on this engagement over here. I've got infantry coming, but they're a long way away. We can at least do some artillery damage while we can. This is crazy. Hinds are basically flying tanks, yes. I'm very scared to see Hinds. Thank goodness we had the F-16 Combat Air Patrol to destroy 3 Hinds. These tanks will resupply when they get into this resupply zone. We need to hold Lima and we need to hold India. There are important victory points. 4 minutes left in this engagement. This is getting a little bit crazy. They're pushing towards Gulf by the looks of it. Our strong point. Okay, we're taking artillery fire. So that's counter battery fire. Let's pull you back to here. That's big counter battery. Whatever this is nasty. I wish I had a helicopter or something to go and investigate that. Okay, they are actually coming for us. I was hoping they wouldn't do this, but they are. No, the friendly AI won't. I don't think the friendly AI will take. Oh, the friendly AI is taking the point. Excellent. Okay, so the fight is still focused here, really. Where's that infantry I called in? Did they die when I wasn't paying attention? No, here they are. If I get them here. Okay, we've got enemy aircraft. I don't know what they are, but this is getting insane. There's more and more stuff getting called in. My F-16s are probably going to be too late to deal with that. I'm going to have to retreat these Leopards. I lost the other Leopard squad because I wasn't paying attention, which means we lost all of their efficiency. Yeah, Hinds are really scary. Okay, we chased off this attack, but we got this attack coming for us now. I'm really sad that we lost those Leopards. Oh no, the ones with the veterancy are still alive. These are tanks of some kind. I need to get some recon here to actually reveal what these are. Anything else? Is it? Wait. Wait till you see what this is. I just noticed what this is. These are Yak Panther 90s. That's what we're defending with. If I play this game, what are my chances of ever getting a girlfriend? Pretty high. How finds that scary? Yeah. This is just massive fight over the center of the map, really. Our infantry are very good. That's the one thing we've got going for us, is how good the infantry are. Okay, that's pushed all of that back. Everyone needs to know the difference between a T-64 and a T-72. I mean, that's just blatantly obvious. Like, I know exactly what the difference between those two tanks are. What I do know is that T-55s are great to blow up. Okay, I think we've got a couple of seconds. Okay, enemy push on the left-hand side. Let's get our infantry over there.
1 minute remaining.
And some recon back here, I think, will help. And let's get our expensive Leopards in, too. Oh, they're hitting our main artillery piece. World War tanks, but yeah, World War tanks are also very interesting. There's a lot going on over here. Okay, we are redeploying over to India. This is a big attack coming in on India right now. T-55s, BMP-1s, lots of infantry. I've got to say, our M1A093s have done a lot of work this mission. They've been doing really good. Oh, it's over. Oh god, I didn't even realize it's over. Damn, that was a pretty crazy defense mission. Some of our infantry have done incredible work. 3 BTR-152s, 3 BMPs, 3 GAZ-66, 3 HQ Chakers, like 1 T-55, 1 T-55AM2. Our Leopard 1Vs took out a ton of stuff. That's pretty good. Yeah, Artie does have a good time with another tries to counter it. You're 100%. No kills for our Artie, but they just suppress a lot of stuff. So we lost 27 units there. They lost 169. They have 391 wounded to our 69. So in total, we've lost 101 units so far. They've got 57. You can get Gen 1 Abrams in this game, Winter Wolf. I'm just not playing anyone who can. Also managed to shoot down 3 Hinds there, which is excellent. Okay, so that's phase 2 concluded. Next phase. Alright, so the next phase is we can either defend key objectives, hold as much area as possible, or abandon the mission. So I guess we're just doing another defense mission, which is a little bit sad. What I would like to do, we don't have access to it, but a helicopter force would be really good here. But what I think we're going to do is we're going to pick up the EEK. Thank you, Baghdad Bill. We're going to pick up the EEK Armored Task Force here. I think getting our hands on a Leopard 2 will really make a big difference for those long engagements. So I'm going to call that in. Now we still have 143 left. I could upgrade this unit, which will get us access to a manpad unit. But I think what I want to do is increase our deployment points and then spend the rest on reinforcing our units, especially our infantry, because they've been doing a lot of work for us. And probably the Leopards that have been doing a lot of work for us as well, just getting them back to full. We'll get the Recon Leopards back up. We'll get this M133 back up. Eek, it's a Leopard. What else could we go for here? Let's get some more. That's all we can actually afford. I'll just buy some more. We'll get some more supply trucks as well. And that's everything I can afford. So let's go to events. So we'll go for the Divisional Artillery event for this one. And let's see how the defense goes. So I thought we'd continue the first phase from like where it happened, but it didn't seem to happen. It just put us in a new mission. But I think this one will continue the mission we're in. Yes, I know, Cheddar. I'm being very loud. Okay, different mission, but still defense. It's a different map. No, it's the same map. I just didn't realize this was on this map. Okay, so same again. Hold India, hold Kilo, hold Lima. We've lost Hotel. We could attempt to take it back. We were moving. I think their units may have been undeployed from the map. Let's bring these guys to here. Oh, I can redeploy. That's great. Let's bring these guys to here. Let me just look at what we've got on the map here. Let me just select everything we've got. Put it down here. I can't do that. Can I put it here? And then I'll just reposition it once I've done that. Is that everything we've got on the map? Okay, so we've got Panzer Grenadiers. I'll put them here. We've got Manpad unit. We'll put them in the middle of the map where they can defend us. I've got our big artillery pieces. We'll put them back here. I've got supply units. We'll put them with them. And then I've got our mortars. Our mortars picked up a ton of stuff there as well. We've got access to artillery barges, by the way. Yeah, actual boom artillery this time. Hotel has seen the effects of the war, hasn't it? We fought hard over Hotel last time. And yeah, we have access to proper artillery this time, and it's cheap as hell. We have 88 points as well to spend, so we're going to be just calling on that artillery constantly. What do I have in my hand? The M106 mortars. Let's put them in this forest here, a little bit further forward. Okay, and then in terms of deploying units, I want to get the Leopard 2NLs on the board. So if you look at the comparison in armor, these things have 17 frontal armor compared to 8 on the Leopard 1s. They have 18 turret armor, and they have a 120mm gun instead of a 705, which gives them AP 18, which means they can pierce the armor. I think T-80s have 18 armor, so they can pierce the armor of anything. So we're just going to put them here in a rapid... Can I actually deploy them? Yeah. Rapid reaction force. Where are our leopards? It says they're on the board, but I don't have access to them. Oh, that's a recon unit. Let's put it over here. No, that's not a good position for it. Let's put it... We actually have recon over here. We have recon over here as well. We actually have recon everywhere. I'm going to put it with the tanks. Okay, the leopards are here. Where am I? Here they are. They were coming on. Blade's Russian cannon for the previous video is a bit too real. I love the complete utter set change between the Leo 1 and 2. I know. It's like, oh, we learned how to make a tank. So you can see them side by side here. The size difference, actually, I think is pretty big. Okay, and then do we have any engineering points? I can place down one observation point. Let's put that here just in case this area gets attacked. We have observation. Chat overlaps the card. Oh, Zealous, I didn't realize that. Let me fix that. Hang on. I'll move chat over to here. Oh, that's... If I put chat up here, I don't think it's going to mess with any of the UI elements. Oh, no, that's a terrible place to put chat. Where can I put chat? Put chat here. And that way you can read the unit cards. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that you were obscuring that. Goes from normal looking tank to box. Okay, I think we've done everything we can. Let's confirm deployment. So you can see the difference between the tanks here. Like, yeah, this looks like a World War II tank. This looks like a different tank. Sorry, Naughty Jug. Control 1. Were you guys flying all over the screen there? I didn't realize that when I alt-tabbed. Okay, and then I want you on Control 2. And I want you on Control 3. All right, let's proceed and see what happens. Let's undeploy all of our infantry. Oh, they already were undeployed. Whoops. So we're just waiting for the enemy to come to us right now. So the artillery barrage takes 5 minutes to reload. So that's the one problem with the barrage. Okay, they're attacking really deep for some reason. No, this is a massive artillery strike. Let's bring our tanks over. This is a big scattered barrage. This is off-map RT that's hitting us over here. And I'm actually going to bring this supply unit over here as well. Okay, we've got enemy vehicles coming in from this direction here. I've got an observation point here, mishaps. So I've got built-in observation in the forest. Oh, you mean like over here? Yeah, I probably... If I can get moved up to do that, I will. But I'm a little bit worried about the artillery strike we're taking at the moment. T-55 AM2s are... Oh, this artillery unit needs to die. What can I do about that? What do I have that can pierce deep to deal with that artillery unit? Well, the first thing we can do is we can counter battery it. They just smoked my units. Oh, wow. Look at this is aggressive. Yeah, let's drop a explosive artillery barrage right on this point. Oh, jeez. Get out of there. That is a lot of units to come out of the trees. It is indeed a stream. Crash test. Okay, but they're also pushing over here. Can't really deal with that right now. I'm actually going to have to retask our tanks over to here. This is a massive push. This is doesn't look like it's quite as big. This could get really desperate really quickly. I'm going to deploy our infantry just in the buildings here, and they're going to do the best they can. It's basically down to this infantry here to hold this zone from... Oh my, there's so much stuff coming at us. Okay, they need to get out of here. I know, Cheddar, this is bad. They just got wiped out. We lost the veterancy on them. We may need to pull out a Foxtrot, actually, and pull back to Lima where we've got more defenses. I'm actually going to do that. Pull back to here. I'm abandoning Foxtrot. It's too difficult to defend right now. Fast move to here, please. This is so much. We need to hold. We really need to hold this point. I can't afford for them to hit it. No, this is going bad. This is going real bad. I don't have any reinforcements I can call in right now. I've got artillery strikes on the way. And I'm pulling out a Foxtrot to kind of just try and give ourselves a better chance. Okay, artillery's doing some work.
Lost.
Let's bring our these guys up, actually. They're going to be really useful here. Bollocks indeed. The other one I would use right now is predictable. Hello, Cheddar. Did you know you just touched my head? He just tried to jump over the window next to me and then realized I was there. Okay, India is just getting swarmed. Okay, here come the big boys. The tanks I spent all my money on are engaging. Wow, that ATGM, do you see that ATGM turn? I thought it was going to miss. I do not want to lose any of these tanks.
Zone lost.
Okay, we lost Foxtrot, we lost India. You guys should be deploying and resupplying. No, I'm playing against the AI, and it's kicking my ass. I'm gonna try and resupply these tanks. They've got recon on me right now, and I don't, so let's just pull out of the area. I need to get some recon units up here. I don't actually have access to any recon in the area, which is really bad. Oh, you guys were deployed, damn it. This is insane. I'm being pushed so far hard. It's the new game mode crash test. It's like a roguelite mode. Okay, we need to pull all of this back. What do I do? Okay, we're holding over here. You need to pull back to here. This is crazy. Let's drop some smoke in front of them to slow them down. Let's keep firing artillery at them while I can. Let's set our tanks up in this tree line here. I've got my recon leopards coming up. Yeah, kind of like that, Crash Test. Sorry, I'm not doing a great job of answering your questions right now because this is insane how much enemies are being thrown at me right now. I don't have any points to call anything in. I know, Cheddar, it's really bad. How many? These all T-55s? Yeah, they're all T-55s backed up by BMP-2s. And there's artillery hitting us as well. The Shilkas in the trees there. Okay, the group from Foxtrot are moving this way, so let's get these two units over here. Okay, our tanks have a second to dig in. I'm trying. So basically, the game just strings together a group of missions for us to do one after the other. That's the whole way it works. Just like, so you've got like a war every time. Let's pull them out. I want to pull our manpads out to try and save us some ammo. I'm going to keep using the artillery until I run out of ammo for it. Then I'm going to pull it out as well. At first I thought the cat was a cat outside the backyard. Retake Foxtrot, attack from behind. That's not a bad idea. Yes, that's a great idea. Thank you, T-Ram. We'll retake Foxtrot and attack from behind. Okay, I should have some points coming in soon. My tanks don't seem to be getting decent line of sight here. The M103, the artillery is actually doing a great job of punishing these guys. T-72 is moving in now. Well, if I run to the nuclear reactor, I don't think that'll stop the artillery, no. Okay. I think we're starting to... God, look at all this stuff coming in from back here. They're pushing for Juliet. That's enemy aircraft. That's missile strikes on our 2NLs. I really want to get these guys repaired, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Okay, you guys need to get out of there. Alright, we now have access to some more money. Let's try and reinforce. This is going so crazy, so quickly. Right, we're recapping Foxtrot right now. These guys here are in a good position. Yeah, the air patrol, I need to be ready for it. I wasn't ready for it. I'm going to have to call these leopards out in a second. They just veteran seat up. I'm really hoping that I can repair these leopards with what's left of these supply trucks. Okay, these guys need to get out of here. Let's get our Panzer Grenadiers here as well. Can the supply trucks repair these guys in time?
Captured.
Okay, that's Foxtrot is now ours. Okay, the leopards are repairing. Big boy leopards are repairing right now. That's probably a good idea to... mishaps, you're right. Okay, here come my new units.
Zone lost.
Just lost golf, that's okay. I managed to get these leopards out of there before they got destroyed. What are these? Unknown tanks engaging at ridiculously close range. I've got my heat pioneers coming up. My infantry's coming in from behind. What are these here? BTR 60s. Come forward, attack these. Deploy. Attack here. You need to pull out. Yeah, I'm resupplying my supply trucks. We've got Foxtrot. The two Adels are doing a good job now that they've actually got targets to fire at. I'm having to move infantry in the open, which isn't great. Let's take these guys out of the fight. My infantry's attacking from behind now. Okay, I'll have to pull these leopards out. These guys are pulling out now. We need to support this infantry group here now. Zealous, I'm trying. Thank you for reminding me. Let's get some CVs in here as well. I don't think these guys are going to last much longer. Yeah, let's get them out of there. They're getting flanked. Supply units coming forward. I've got a whole host of units coming up. These are all long-range attacks, so that's good. We'll get the Leopard 2s back in 10 seconds. I'm going to save money for those, but we can get these Leopard 1Vs in as well. Okay, you guys need to pull out. That's such a big collection of enemies there. I'm just going to smoke them for the moment. Try and give myself some breathing room. How long do we have left? 7 minutes. Has 13 minutes really passed that quickly? We still have only lost one of our objectives. Come on, ATGMs. I needed a hit. 2 kills, yes. And the leopards have arrived. Go, go, gadget leopards. That was one hell of a... Our tanks arriving at the right moment. I really want to recapture this point if I can. What else do I have coming in? Nothing at the moment. Let's get the Leopard 2s in. You guys need to pull out. Whew. Yeah, it's quite a good map actually. This big area of trees makes for a really interesting choke point. They've got a lot of artillery on the map right now. We need to help out with Echo, but what I really want to do is try and retake India if we can. There's 6 minutes to retake India. What are these? BMP 1Ps. I don't know if my the problem with this rear artillery is look at all the units around the rear artillery. I can't actually like get there. I'm trying to get to the artillery over here right now. And I've got these guys coming in I want to try and retake India with. But they're going to need some recon with them. Okay, retaking Gulf.
Zone lost.
What did we just lose? I just lost Echo. Okay. Echo's not vital. It's India I really want. They've never retaken Foxtrot. They never pushed to Lima. If I retake Gulf, they may start coming for Gulf. Okay, I know there's like a million units here. We're going to hold this artillery barrage until we see the whites of their eyes. Okay, I'm resupplying. Once these guys have resupplied, we're going to push everything in India. Okay, we've got artillery firing from here. This is a recon Leopard unit, so I can push with this. That's a really good idea, Naughty Jug. I will put an air patrol up when I go in. I'm also going to probably just hold an artillery barrage until I see them. I want a really wide front line here. I want to smoke this location just as I come in, so my guys have a chance to deploy. If we can retake India before the end of the phase, that'll be huge. Okay, I'm going to start pushing forward with these guys. I've got an artillery barrage ready. I don't know where the huge clump units they had here were. They're pre-built, but you can add task groups to them. So we've added in a heavy tank task group and a recon task group to this. Foxtrot's been captured. That's okay. They can take Foxtrot. I want India. Right, you guys, oops. You guys continue and just push into India. Where are the enemy? There were so many enemy here a minute ago. There they are. Oh yeah, we see them. Okay, how's this going to play out? Let's just drop the artillery barrage right here. I want you back here. How many points do I have? 300. Let's get the... oh no, wrong unit. The M1903. I've only got one of these left. Let's get it in and let's get it firing on this location here. And then I've got 150 left. We'll get some infantry coming up as well. Oh, there's so many units.
Zone lost.
This is crazy. I want to pull these two units back. We're not gonna be able to capture India. We're not gonna be able to capture India. We'll do as much damage as we can, though. Oh my god, they're just coming out of the trees. Pull back, pull back, pull back. I woke up the ant's nest. This is scary. Smoke, 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 smoke. Where's my artillery unit? Here it is. Well, I found the enemy. If only I had more artillery. That is so many Russian infantry just coming at us. Oh, these Leopard 2Ls, they're taking a beating. I'll give them that much. We're also being attacked from... Oh, we're being flanked. We need to keep pushing. We need to keep pulling back.
Roger.
We do. Okay, you need to retreat.
Hooggerij, naar achter.
They're coming at us from like multiple directions right now. It's gonna be a miracle. This is all we lose.
Caseback nodig. Nu.
1 minute remaining.
What can I call in?
Zone lost.
So many Russian infantry. Yeah, great commentary for me as well. I holding 2 out of 3 is still good. I've still got 110 victory points. I think these leopards are done. Let's try and get these guys in cover here. I've got infantry digging in over here. Ooh, no, you should be... Oh, the leopards didn't... The leopards turned around. I meant to give them a reverse order, but they presented their rear armor and they got absolutely destroyed. That was such a bad misclick. Okay, 19 seconds. I think that worked. We held them off at least. It's down to these infantrymen now. Oh, look at the tracer fire. I got overwhelmed, I'm not gonna lie. Our M109038 got so many kills that game. The Leopard 2's got 4 BMP2s, 2 T55s, 1 BMP1, 1 T55AM2, and 1 BMP1. These Leopards got 2 BMP2s. Wow, that's they got a T72, which is nice. That definitely went worse. Oh, 100% worse. We got 150 victory points, though. Which I think, again, our losses are 300. Theirs are 559. I think we have one more phase of this to fight through. Oh, no. We've got a new mission now. Okay. Okay. So we've got... This is the last stage to complete the operation. So we either have an option between recon and force in an urban environment or recon and force in an open environment. Identify enemy forces and seize key objectives. You'll have to operate with limited forces. Probably want to stick to the open because we've got the big heavy tanks, although we need to reinforce them. So let's make sure our 2 and Ls are reinforced. And I want our big units of leopards available. So this unit of leopard for sure. I want all of our infantry available. Let's be out of points. Okay, you want urban warfare? We don't really have the units for urban warfare, unfortunately, because we've only got 2 units of... Well, we've got 3 units of infantry. But we can do it just because you called for it. So we've got a draw. We need 150 victory points to get a victory. So we need to absolutely dominate this mission, and I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Movement speed reduced by 50% for all units, and there's patches of fog for this one. This is going to be tough. This is going to be really tough. I think we're going to have to settle for a draw here. That push they put in was crazy. Okay, so we need to scout out the enemy force. We just need to find the enemy forces. Oh no, you said urban warfare mishaps, so we're doing urban warfare. Okay. What I'm thinking is we deploy a leopard strike group and we come around the outside of the map here. We scout Lima, we scout Kilo, we scout Oscar with the leopards, and then we make a decision from there. Because what I can do is I've got recon leopards, I've got the big bad leopards. I've only got 2 of them now. That sucks. And we've got our... Oh, I see all of our unit sizes have been reduced for this mission. So we just come in with like this really heavy leopard force, and we go from there.
Roger.
Basically, we recon and force. Send out an armored battalion. Oh, we need to take Delta and Echo. Where's Delta and Echo? Delta's here. Where's Echo? Echo's back there. Well, we can get some infantry getting ready to take November Delta. We'll support them with a mortar. Yeah, run around in tanks and look at things. So this is group 2. And this is group 1. I just have to remember to watch my facing this time. Standard scout tactics. It's getting late as well and I'm tired, but I want to finish the mission if I can. It is indeed a standard scout, Lance. So these are my recon tanks here. You know that by the slash through the symbol. I'd really like to get some veterans here on my Leopard 2s. That would make them a lot better. Maybe deploy a supply to stick with them. Okay, we've got enemies. Okay, we found one of the enemies we needed to find. Wow, that was a lot of fire they took. You know what would be great for this mission? A recon helicopter. This is a lot of fire we're taking. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, damn it, they died. That was annoying. Oh, we're being attacked over here as well. I didn't notice. Damn it. This is not going to go well. I don't have the units to actually make this happen. I don't think. Yeah, I can't see them because I haven't got any recon units over here anymore. We'll bring one over, but I don't think this is going to work. Did I lose that whole infantry squad while I looked away? Yeah. Okay, I'm losing too much stuff. Yeah, they got knocked out. This is really not great so far. There's a lot of dug-in artillery. Oh, T-72s back here. There's so much stuff. What's this? Okay, I'm gonna pull these units back and rethink this. The mortar, I think we can just drive back to here. And come back to here with. Pitting Lucas in center colors. Yeah, this is not going well, this recon in force. Let's resupply our tanks. Let's actually get... I was going to put everybody up... Yeah, let's put everybody up in this hill. With the recon unit. And see what we can see from up here. And make sure this is on hold fire. What happened there is the enemy was able to identify us too easily. And that didn't go well for us. This squad is actually being totally wiped out as well. One thing they added in this game is some units have stuff painted on the side of them. Doesn't look like any of these units do. Right, just stay back here until you get resupplied by Hugh. So I'm at 171 victory points. I need to get to, I think, 300 to win. All I need to do is scout out the enemies. Like, that's my main objective. So I wonder if I play this a little bit differently. When we do some actual stealth. We're under attack. Don't reveal yourself. I thought you were on hold fire. They're dead. Damn it. I thought they were on hold fire and they weren't, so they just gave themselves away. Can you see them? No, you're just artillery barraging. Doesn't help if I keep losing my recon units. Well, I've got no recon units left, so we're going to have to... Now we're really actually going to have to recon and force. We'll wait for these guys to repair, then we're just going to push forward. Okay, they're resupplying now. Takes a lot of resupplies to get a tank back to full health.
Luid en duidelijk. Gesnapt. Druk op.
Let's try this again. I'm hoping some good flanks and some very, like, fast attacks can get me some advantages here. What are these? I don't identify them yet. TMPs. Okay. We're not even facing them, which isn't helping. I thought I could get past them, but nah. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to make this work for this mission. I don't have the recon units left to make it really happen. Let's pull back.
Hooggerijn, naar achter.
That's not going to happen. I can't even face those BMPs. Disaster. Okay. What we could maybe do is just focus on trying to take Delta, and that could be our main mission objective here. So let's get you, and you are definitely on hold fire, to sit in this wood here. Let's see what you can see. Then let's position some infantry. So we'll bring some infantry to here, some infantry to here, and we'll get this infantry as well. Out of line of sight of the enemy. And what we're going to do is we're going to just try and assault Delta if we can. Because we're not going to be able to get a win from doing a scouting mission, but we can maybe get some extra victory points for holding Delta and identifying the units around it. I'm going to speed time up, just while our units get into position. We'll get our mortars back on the battlefield as well to help out. And I'll even get, we haven't had it out for a long time, we'll get our HQ unit to help as well. Our Leopard 2s are available, so we'll bring them in for support. And we might as well get our Prats on. We haven't actually used the Prats at all. And let's see if we can do something. Two times speed is the fastest we can go. So we're just staging at the moment. We haven't detected any sign of any enemy units. I'm going to move these guys forward just a little bit. The problem is they're probably right here where we can't see. But at least we can attack from this angle. We can drop some smoke and like move over the open ground. So the infantry I want to set up just here. The Panzer Grenadiers I want to put, the Pioneers I want to put here. The mortar I want to put here. The HQ unit I want to put back here. The Leopards I want to hold back here until we get engaged. And the Hot we're going to put in here. Okay, disaster, we've been detected. Okay, enemy units in the trees. Let's slow this down. I think I cut a little bit too close. Oh wow, we're just getting smashed here. These Duggan, what is this, a Topaz MA2? These Duggan units are just slaughtering me. Absolutely wrecking me. Okay, I'm gonna drop smoke here, I think. And then try and get these guys over to here. Hopefully the Hots will distract them. That was crazy how quickly they got killed there. Okay, these guys, I want to wait for this ADGM to hit, and then I'm going to pull them out of there. Okay, our infantry have almost made it without being detected. And they've actually wiped this unit out. Can you bombard this thing here, please? They're going to run into so many units up here, aren't they? Oh, yeah. We've got a decent flank going on here. Let's get them in these trees. Yeah, I think they got detected as well. Alright, we took out that infantry unit. Let's try and take out that artillery unit, and let's take this point. Let's get a supply truck to here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get the supply truck to go doot, doot, and then up and join them to resupply them. Okay, we found the... oh, wow, there's so many units here. Stop. Stop. You guys need to retreat. Nah, there's too many units on Delta for us to do that. Pull back to here. We need to do that again, basically. Jeez. The defenses here. It's like they've been cranked up. The guys are... Our guys are just dying so quickly. Okay, we need to rebuild our attack force. I need to wait for our infantry to be available again. We can get the pioneers in. Oh, now they're counterattacking. What is Scott? What are these units? Is this Czechoslovakian units? No, they can't use Czech units. Oh, we're getting counter-battered. That's coming from over here as well. Maybe picking the urban warfare map was the mistake. Okay, infantry and infantry. Let's wait for everything to relocate back up here. And let's just make sure we're not, like, going in a direction we're going to get detected. Okay, just want to make sure, again, no one gets detected on the way in. Okay, good. Might as well deploy the heavy artillery. What else are we going to use it for? We'll use it for counter battery fire. That's very accurate fire on that position. Yeah, the problem is I just don't have the recon units to do that. And probably it's too late for my tactical brain. I don't have the recon units to do a proper recon mission, and it only gave me the option of 2 recon missions to complete. I would have picked something else. But my recon units have been very bad for this playthrough, unfortunately. Oh, the puppy wants to go out as well. I can hear her barking. We've only got a few minutes left of this mission, and I'll see what I can do.
Roger.
Let's bring them all up. Let's drop artillery. I think there was a unit right here. Not having access to any artillery here as well is pretty tough. There's also fog over this whole area, which is not helping. Oh, they're counter-battering our dudes back there. Hibbity hobbity, I did indeed lose my property. What I'd like to do, if I can, is bring these guys in here. And we'll attack from 2 fronts at once, if we can. I might have been a bit early on the smoke barrage, but it seems to have paid off. So I'll bring these guys up to here, and then I'll bring these guys up to here. And then when they get under attack, I'll deploy them. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, we attack from the side. Damn. Just, I accidentally retreated those guys, didn't mean to. It's just proving very, very dangerous. See if we get our leopards up here. And get our support movements. We've actually, we're not decapping it, but we've managed to get ourselves into the point. We'll creep forward a little bit. Okay, I managed to take the point. But we're gonna get counter battery to crap now. I should be able to. I don't think there's anything defending November at this point, so we might be able to take that as well. Oh, whoa! Where did these units come from? I didn't realize there were more units here. I thought we had it. They came out, they're so dug in. There's so many enemies. They're so dug in. Okay, we've managed to take Delta. It's taken like my entire army. Oh, we're under attack from behind.
Luid en duidelijk. Begrijpen. Ruk op.
Can I maybe get you to take out that artillery, please? Oh, there's still the BMP-2s here.
We hebben meerdere...
I'm not going to be able to hold Delta, am I? No, we're not going to be able to hold Delta.
Luister.
Let's get the Leopards to move down to November and see if they can hold November. Okay, this guy's 70 GMs. Nah, this is not happening. I can tell this is not happening. I'm really struggling to find a way out of this. I'm clearly very tired. I think this is it, Naughty Jug. Can I retire? No, I can just restart. We'll just fast forward to the end and see what happens. It says take, not hold. Yeah. We'll see if they recap it. They haven't actually recapped it, which is pretty funny. I'm almost completely out of units here. These guys are in trouble. Yeah, the USSR is 60% BMPs. Oh dear. Well, at least I'm revealing some of their units. I've only got 14 units left to find. So I have done some reconning. We just lost a lot of units to do that reconning.
Zone lost.
And they've recapped Delta and I've lost the points for it. You can scout something else to break the 200 VP. We can scout out Mike.
5 minutes remaining.
The metal boxes these guys in are pretty fast. Let's see if we can break 200 points.
Velen. Heel goed.
We have to actually reveal the unit, though, for it to happen. So we haven't actually revealed these guys yet.
Voertuig verloren. Geen overleving.
Oh, puppy, it's okay. I need to retreat indeed, Jack. I'm too tired, really, to be pushing this at this time of night.
Voorkant 1000.
My first 2 missions went really, really well, and then it's been a downside since then. I really want to just try and like get the VPs. There you go. We've hit 201 victory points. Let's just retreat now, and we'll just run out the mission timer for the last minute and see what that 200 victory points gets us. So I'm not going to commit any more forces to this fight.
Wat nu?
We'll retreat these guys as well. We've identified most of the enemy forces. What you would probably do here is you would like take some scout helicopters and just buzz around the map with the scout helicopters and then maybe do a push into the center. Like, it's all you really need to do. I just didn't have any scout helicopters or any particularly like fast scout units. I also misplayed a few times by not turning. I thought I turned hold fire on and I hadn't, which didn't help. Okay, we're just waiting for this mission timer. It's at 2 times speed, so it's only going to take about a minute for the mission timer to clear out. Not a great mission for me at all. Tried really hard to take Delta, just couldn't do it. Is that a pool? Oh no, it's a car. It's a ladder. This doesn't actually look like very nice houses. What's the middle of the town look like? Let's actually have a look at the urban environment here. Got a church.
1 minute remaining.
Okay, 30 seconds left. I've got a lot to fill? Yeah. We're almost finished. Well, this is the last one of the game, I think. So we'll get our final score, which wasn't great. F-16 air patrol to defend our escape corridor. Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy. It's late. Like, I've never been particularly great at this game. I think we went okay at the start there. We lost a lot of units. End result, we lost 100. Oh, that's not good. We lost more than them at the end. We were doing really well up until this mission in terms of losses, but we've overtaken them now. Let's see what the results are. Draw. There were victories, there were setbacks. There was another inconclusive ceasefire signed under the blood-red skies. The cycle repeats. This is the New World Order, one that doesn't end with a nuclear flash, but with a voracious, ever-burning inferno that will scorch every corner of civilization. The wind smells of ashes and acrid smoke. So there you go. We lost in total 693 units, The Warsaw Pact lost 1,480. So that's the only thing I can say that I took away from that I did well with, was my losses weren't as bad as theirs. And if it wasn't for that last mission, we probably would have done a lot better. One of our Leopard units got 28 kills in that campaign, which is pretty crazy. One of our infantry units got 27 kills. Another of our infantry units got 25 kills. I'm really happy with that. Those infantry were really good. But that is the Warpath's game mode for what's this game called again? Regiments. And just a reminder, they've added in France, Canada, the Netherlands, and Czechoslovakia for Warsaw Pact. And also some of the existing factions have new groups. For instance, America now has access to Task Force 373, the 82nd Airborne Division, which has, I think this is a fully airborne, if I just quickly check this, I think they're, no, they are in Humvees, okay. I thought they were coming in helicopters, but they're not. But there is airborne infantry in the game now, I just didn't have any access to it in this playthrough. But yeah, that's the game, that's Regiments. The stream's working, which is great, which is good for Terra Invicta tomorrow. I'm excited for Terra Invicta tomorrow. The dog needs to go out because she's barking her head off and it's midnight and she shouldn't be doing that. So I'm going to go sort her out. Thank you all for hanging out. It's been a fun little stream. I'm sorry I didn't win, but that's how it goes. Maybe you can win where I couldn't. But yeah, thank you so much for coming online. And I will see those of you who want to play for Terra Invicta tomorrow. Everyone else, have a good night, and I'll see you later. Ciao for now. Bye.